Hey, check, check, check. Hey, check. Check. Can anybody hear me? Hey guys, how's it going? Woo! Can it be a little bit louder? Can you give me a little bit louder cheer? That's all right. My name is Sarah, and I will be hosting this evening. Right here we have Jim Bickerstaff. Can you please shout real loud? Yeah, a little bit louder. Come on, guys. You gotta be loud. Woo! Anyways, Jim Bickerstaff has an amazing little bio here. I didn't know much about him until I was hosting tonight, and I looked up a little bit about him. He's worked for Warner Brothers. He's an audio engineer. What is it? Widespread Panic. Do you guys know that band? Yeah. He's worked for them. I worked with Loretta Lynn. I'm sure you guys know her.
Now, AI wrote this bio for me. Okay?
I had to look it up because he's a little bit older, and so there was nothing on Instagram that gave me any details about him. Anyways, but I heard his music, and he's amazing. You guys will not be disappointed. Pretty much a local to Wilmington. 20 years he's been living here. All right, you guys, I'm just going to let him do his thing.
Thanks, Sarah. Well, like she said, I am Jim Bickerstaff. It's nice for everybody to take a night off and from the internet, right? Several years ago, I was looking across Facebook and typing at 2 in the morning, and I saw this little cartoon that said this guy was just typing his fingers off on the computer, and his wife was hollering from the bedroom, "Honey, come to bed." He said, "I can't. Somebody's wrong on the internet." That's where this song came from. Well, I say black, and you say white. We've been at this half the day and well into the night. But you just won't listen. You can't hear the truth. I'm trying to work this out, but I'm just not getting through. Well, I gave you the logic to support my point of view. You called me a snowflake, space cadet. Damn. I'm tired, but I can't sleep 'cause somebody's posted something wrong on the internet. Now, we can't talk politics without you getting mad. You know, it's really rather simple. Mine is good and yours is bad. And God knows religion, well, that's the ultimate taboo. Best not to contemplate what's gonna happen to me and you, because we go back and we go forth and we go back again, typing words that someday we'll regret. There's no rest for the wicked. Somebody's posted something wrong on the internet. Just when I thought we'd agreed to disagree, I went to sleep and woke up just to find you dissing me with this stupid meme alleging my inferior intellect. Seems you found a verb that I used last night that was technically incorrect. I know you Googled it. Well, I remember just last week when you misspelled a word. I didn't say nothing. Looking through your post, I can't find it yet. So I'm calling in sick to work 'cause somebody's posted something wrong on the internet. I ain't got time for nothing. Somebody's posted something wrong on the internet. Thank you, thank you. So I was driving up through Valdosta, Georgia, several years ago, and headed back to Nashville home, and saw this huge billboard, like the biggest billboard I'd ever seen. And all it was Jimmy Carter hammering a nail in a 2x4, and it just said Habitat on there. And it just struck me, you know. I always kind of was impressed with the guy anyway. But he gave me a song. And by the time I got home, about 8 hours later, this was on the table. It's called Jimmy is a Nail Driving Man. Yeah, Jimmy is a nail-driving man. He's never been afraid to make a stand, turning hard work into houses all across this land. Yeah, Jimmy is a nail-driving man. Well, he grew up in the peanut fields in the western Georgia plains, putting row crops in the ground and praying for the rain. Red clay in his boots and underneath his fingernails, he picked them peanuts out the ground and he hauled them off to sale. Some years they set the market, some years he just got by. Well, every year Jimmy thanked the Lord for what he got. Yeah, Jimmy is a nail-driving man. He's never been afraid to make a stand, turning hard work into houses all across this land. Yeah, Jimmy is a nail-driving man. Well, Jimmy got into politics to set the poor man free, so we sent him up to the White House in Washington, D.C. He found out in the Beltway damn near everything's for sale. He stood up and he told the truth. He got run out on a rail. We headed back for Georgia, said there ain't no time to pound. Put on his old overalls and he broke his hammer out. Yeah, Jimmy is a nail-driving man. He's never been afraid to make a stand, turning hard work into houses all across this land. Yeah, Jimmy is a nail-driving man. I'll drive on now. Well, every now and then old Jimmy hears his country call. He gets thrown into a hornet's nest and he tries to tame them all. Sometimes gets the job done, sometimes it goes to hell. Well, some days you get peanuts, boys, and some days you get shells. Well, he heads back to that hammer without a sideways glance, building roofs over people's heads that never stood a chance. Yeah, Jimmy is a nail-driving man. He's never been afraid to make a stand, turning hard work into houses all across this land. Yeah, Jimmy is a nail-driving man. Yeah, Jimmy is a nail-driving man. Good old Jimmy. He's still alive. He's still hanging on, 100 years old. Got any veterans in here tonight? Veterans? Yeah, several of you. Good stuff. 5,000 veterans and service people take their lives every year. That's a hell of a high number. and it's higher than the national average for everybody else. Apologize for that. All right, Mr. Guitar, join us here. There you go. This is called Wayward Soul. Crazy Katie lived on the other side of the bitter part of town. She had 13 cats in a rundown house where nobody came around. She used to have a loving man, but that was a long time back, before the VA let him slip right through the cracks. Well, she married Charlie the week before he left out to fight the war. He came back without a scratch, but his mind wasn't like before. So Katie headed down inside his head, and Katie never knew what to say. So she did her best as she watched him fade away. So won't you feel the way the wind blows, and watch the way the river flows? It's gonna go the way it goes. You can take it and roll on, but try to leave a light on, just to show the way back home. Won't you keep a candle burning for a wayward soul? Charlie made the local news with a few last words to say. The note said he didn't have the strength to make it one more day. A bottle of pills brought a few cold words as he lay 6 feet below. And Katie and the preacher were the only ones who showed. Katie shuffles down the aisle of the General Dollar Store. Other folks just pass her by as they stare down at the floor. Well, they say that hearing someone call your name is the sweetest sound. Yeah, it's too late for Charlie, but Katie's still hanging around. Oh, won't you feel the way the wind blows, and watch the way the river flows? It's gonna go the way it goes, or you can take it and roll on, or try to leave a light on, just to show the way back home. Or won't you keep a candle burning for a wayward soul? Won't you keep a candle burning for a wayward soul? So I was looking through all my stuff that I've written over the years, and I realized that I didn't have a blues song. How is that possible? I've played all kind of blues songs all my life, but I didn't write one. And so I sat down and I thought about, okay, what are all my troubles? Yeah, my mean old wife here on the front row, and my terrible, dangerous dog who sits in my lap all day, and my vehicles and everything else that's just terrible about life, right? Anyway, I came up with my blues song. This is called I Got the Ain't Got the Lowdown Blues. Well, I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty good. All my body parts seem to be working. I guess I better knock on wood. I went to my mailbox yesterday, and I don't owe any dues yet. Well, ain't got the low-down blues. Well, I really can't remember the last time I shed a tear. Yeah, my baby really loved me. She ain't said a harsh word in years. And my pickup truck runs like a dream every time I go for a cruise, yeah. Well, ain't got the low-down blues. Well, my dog is sitting here in my lap. She follows me wherever I go. She'll bring me a beer. She sits right here and watches all my favorite TV shows. Yeah, my kids, they're well adjusted, and they're living the life they choose. Well, ain't got the low-down blues. Yeah, we're gonna play the blues now. Well, my neighbors always say hello, and they all know my name. They invite me to their parties, and they seem to be glad that I came. Well, I guess life could be better. Well, that depends on your point of view. Well, ain't got the low-down blues. My boss is one of the finest folks that ever did walk this earth. And I just got me a pretty good raise. It's probably far more than I'm worth. Well, if life got any better for me, I'll have to be Howard Hughes. Well, ain't got the low-down blues. Oh, no, well, I ain't crying. No, I ain't suffering. Well, ain't got the low-down blues. Have a dose of this good stuff here. So the other void in my repertoire turned out to be a love song. I had never written a love song, which probably goes a long way to explaining why you've never heard of me before. No hits, but I did write one recently. She greets me each morning with a sleep-weary smile. She slides over closer and we lay for a while and whisper faint memories about dreams in the night as we lay in the soft early light. My first cup of coffee and breakfast for two, and we both head out for the things that we do. And if she has a bad day, well, you might never know. She's the queen of not letting it show. You know she makes my heart smile. Wild and free, like through the eyes of a small child. Well, sometimes the world looks you right in the eye. It shows you a vision you dare to believe. I've never seen one, but she looks like an angel to me. I really don't know what I've ever done to end up by the side of this beautiful one. We found each other in this world full of pain. Some things are hard to explain. You know she makes my heart sing loud and free, like a wren in the throes of spring. Well, sometimes the world looks you right in the eye and shows you a vision you dare to believe. I've never seen one, but she looks like an angel to me. Oh no, I've never seen one, but she looks like an angel to me. Thank you very, very much. So I got this new song. If you've ever been driving down 95 and you cross the North Carolina, South Carolina line, you probably know this place. And feel free to help me out. Your part is very simple. It's south of the border, right? You'll know it when you hear it. Join me, please. All right? I was headed south on 95 through North Carolina. Darkest night I've ever seen, not a single highway sign. Lightning, thunder, cats, and dogs blowing sideways in the wind. I started taking inventory, counting up my sins. As I was on the verge of giving up, thought I was fixing to die, when I saw that distant glow ahead in that dark and dreary sky. For 20 miles my curiosity conquered my despair. Then I saw that neon sombrero hovering in the air. It was south of the border, chilly today and hot tamale. South of the border, you never saw such a place. South of the border, you're always a wiener at Pedro's, lighting up that Carolina sky. All right, you know where it is now, right? They had gators, snakes, and crocodiles, and concrete dinosaurs. They had lots of shops and restaurants with red linoleum floors. They had leather coats and coffee cups and shiny bright enamel. T-shirts, hats, and fireworks, and a life-size 2-hump camel. Down that south of the border, chilly today and hot tamales. South of the border, you never saw such a place. South of the border, you're always a wiener at Pedro's, lighting up that Carolina sky. Now they had every damn kind of food that was ever known to man. You can ride a carousel giraffe with a taco in your hand. They had ice cream games and mini golf so the kids can have some fun, and velveteen sombreros in every color under the sun. Down the south of the border, chilly today and hot tamales. South of the border, you never saw such a place. South of the border, yeah, you're always a wiener at Pedro's, lighting up that Carolina sky. Yeah, well, lighting up that Carolina sky. Hey, y'all. Thank you so much. Look, I heard David Dixon warming up here a little while ago and doing his sound check, and you're in for a great treat, and looking forward to hearing him myself. Thank you so much. Jim Bickerstaff.
All right, one more time. Give him a round of applause, guys. Woo. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions, if you guys don't mind, just so we can pick his mind a little bit. Is that okay while we're waiting for David Dixon to come up and get up here? Yeah, we get south. That's what I was going to ask
John
him.
Prine would be my first call. Steve Goodman. Grew up listening to Croce and Kenny Loggins and a lot of the acoustic guitar players at the time. And then just singer-songwriters that really moved me, but Prine probably more than anybody. Gordon Lightfoot, maybe.
Jim, what is your songwriting style? Would you say that you do lyrics or guitar first, or how do you have a way you come up with the song?
You know, it's not the same every time, but usually something gets in my head. A little earworm gets in my head, like south of the border, you know. And you're right, exactly.
That's right.
And you know, stuff starts coming. With South of the Border is a good example. That song wrote itself. I just looked at their road signs, you know, and my wife and I went and visited them a while ago, and we just looked around, and all the stuff that's in the song is in what we saw South of the Border. So you know, it's kind of it's a workday thing. It's there's no magic really involved. There's a couple of songs that just popped out of my subconscious, but usually I have to sit down and work and figure out what rhymes and what sucks and what doesn't, you know. And
yeah, totally. As an artist, you would have to do that. I understand you being a writer myself. What's your favorite song that you've ever written? Did you play it tonight?
Yeah, probably did. The one that's doing well right now is Jimmy is a Nail Driving Man. I love that song. The love song, really, blues. I'm sorry, the Angel looks like an angel to me. I really like that song.
Okay. I like your writing. I like your rhythmic guitar playing is so good. I'm like a little jealous of you. I don't have that in my repertoire. I need to sit next to you. Yes, that's right. Yes.
There's no magic here. I play all three chords frequently.
Oh, just don't worry. Don't worry. A minor, C, G, D. You know, I'm just kidding.
Yep. An occasional 2 chord, you know, just to throw them off.
Any tips for any other songwriters out there that you would like to share?
Yeah, write what you feel, right? What's in your heart. You can't go wrong. And just what you see. And more than anything, reflect what you see in the world to the other people that listen to you. And you're a shining beacon when you do that. And you're a historian and a documentarian, and we need you. So, yeah, if you don't try to write hits. If you get one, great, but just write what's in your heart. That's what I would say.
Thank you so much, Jim. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. We are so lucky to have such amazing artists here in Wilmington, and Jim is one of them. Next up is David Dixon. I'm going to let him set up, and you guys have like a little bathroom break, get a drink, do what you got to do, and then I'll introduce him, okay? Another clap if you like. Are you guys ready? Are you sure you're ready? I mean, this is David Dixon. I don't know. I mean, he's a Berkeley graduate, focusing in guitar, singer, songwriter. Listen, the first time I heard David, he was probably one of the first musicians I heard in Wilmington. Amazing guitarist. You guys are getting a real treat tonight, okay? Originally from Greenville, but he's pretty much a local now, 11 years in Wilmington. So why don't you guys give him a round of applause, and I'm just going to let him do his thing.
What's up, everybody? I've been so looking forward to this show. When it was originally scheduled, I got COVID the day before. It's like, damn it, not now. But we got a perfect reschedule, so it's all good. And Jim, can we give it up for Jim one time? So, all of you locals know Randy McQuay, I'm sure. And so Randy and I are planning a wedding tomorrow together for some of our friends. And I was texting we were going over logistics like load in and sound check and all that. And I was texting him. I was like, man, I got to get ready for my TED show. I'll call you in the morning. And he was like, dude, Jim is one of my homies. He was like, he's awesome. So I thought that was really cool. I was like, yeah, I was just rapping with him backstage. So really nice to meet you, Jim. Really good to hear you. I've already changed up the set list, and I hadn't even started yet. So my buddy, I text probably 5 different people, and I was like, hey, like, this is a really cool listening room environment. It's a real treat for me to play a show like this because a lot of the shows I play are your like background music, you know, and that's cool too, but this is special. So I text like 5 people, and they all came. So thank you guys for coming. So the reason I'm opening up with this first song is because my buddy Hill in the back, he likes this one, and it's called My Confessions. Winter is smiling through the autumn leaves, blood moving slowly, I can't feel a thing. She knows I don't like the cold, and I think she's enjoying my suffering, holding me hostage till it's warm. Whiskey and water, self-medicate. Say I don't need it, but I'm buying more bottles of late, yeah. Filling up pages, but standing on stages where they yell out, play wagon wheel. It doesn't quite do it for me anymore, but another session to get out all my confessions. To tell the truth, I'm guessing most times it seems, and I need another session to get out all my confessions. Just get them off my chest, 'cause I can barely breathe. Jekyll, he smiles so confidently. under the surface, hide his tie and his chains to my feet. He says, how could you ever believe that 1,000,000 to 1 would work out for you, son? And I'm waiting right outside your door. And I need another session to get out all my confessions. To tell the truth, I'm guessing most times it seems, and I need another session to get out all my confessions. Just get them off my chest, 'cause I can barely breathe. To get out all my confessions, to tell the truth, I'm guessing most times it seems, and I need another session to get out all my confessions. Just get them off my chest, 'cause I can barely breathe. That was called My Confessions. Thank you. Trent, can I get a little more guitar in the monitor, please? Thank you. I appreciate you guys coming out on a weeknight, especially. I've been real excited for this. So I'm going to do one for you. This one is off my first album. It's called Wrong Way. And a little backstory, since I get to talk about stuff like that tonight. I was watching this HBO show called True Detective. It was the first season, and I was like, this is one of the best shows I've ever seen. And it takes place in the Delta of Louisiana. And the second to last episode, it zooms out over the Mississippi River, and there's a big reveal of the serial killer. And the vibe is just like, whoa. And this Townes Van Zandt song called Lungs came on. It was the closing credits. And I didn't know who that was at the time. This was a few years back. And now I know who that is. He's a badass songwriter. But I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, I need a song like that in my catalog. Just that vibe, you know? And that swampy kind of Delta vibe. And I picked up my guitar, and I wrote this song very quickly, which is very rare for me. I usually obsess over things, and it takes a really long time. I'll spend months on songs, but this song just flowed right out. So it was one of those treats that you get. So this one's called Wrong Way. And I have Townes Van Zandt and True Detective to thank for this one. The tears I cried and brushed aside my memories of you. Readjust and turn to dust and let the darkness through. It isn't how you pictured it, beautiful though, isn't it? You bled the sores without remorse and watched it melt away. Shed your skin and settled in the shadow that remained. It isn't how you pictured it, but damned if you're gonna let them get away. And no relief, the deck was stacked on the wrong road, past the point of turning back. Over time, the truth decays, make the most out of doing it the wrong way. Cut them deep and cover the tracks, been gone so long there's no coming back. Over time, the truth decays, make the most out of doing it the wrong way. I won't reveal your masterpiece till all the work is done. Guarantee your legacy won't vanish when you're gone. It isn't how you pictured it, beautiful though, isn't it? No relief, the deck was stacked on the wrong road, past the point of turning back. Over time, the truth decays, make the most out of doing it the wrong way. Cut them deep and cover the tracks, been gone so long there's no coming back. Over time, the truth decays, make the most out of doing it the wrong way. No relief, the deck was stacked on the wrong road, past the point of turning back. Over time, the truth decays, make the most out of doing it the wrong way. Cut them deep and cover the tracks, been gone so long there's no coming back. Over time, the truth decays, make the most out of doing it the wrong way. Thank you. I'm going to play this next song because I'm already in drop D, and I don't want to keep making y'all wait while I'm tuning. But I promise I'm going to play some happier stuff after this song. This song, oh no, I didn't get my capo out. You got one? I'm sure. Oh, my man Jim's on top of it. I was telling them in sound check that this guitar is the source of all the conversation at all of my shows. So the backstory on this guitar is I was playing a Dreadnought, the biggest guitar, and I was playing like 5 shows a week in the middle of summer, and my shoulder was just like killing me. 3-hour shows, and I was like, man, I had these little guitars at the house. I was like, just for my body, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to play like 2 shows on this little guitar. And it sounded so good plugged in. And I'm also, this isn't my normal show. I get some shows that are cool like this, but a lot of my shows are like dingy bars, like drunk people. And like, you don't want somebody spilling a beer on your $3,000 guitar or whatever. And so this guitar is like $500, and it sounds really good. So I started playing. I was like, well, why don't I just use this all the time, But then I bought that one, which is a little bit bigger, and I love the way that one looks, and it doesn't look like a toy. It's great, but the strings, like, it came like where the strings are uneven. So, I mean, I'm looping bass lines, and I'll be like, doom, 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 and I can't, like, this is just the unicorn little guitar, so. Love it. Yeah, long answer to your question. So this song's off my EP that I released a few years back. This one's called All I Can Give. This is one of my favorite chords in the world. I stole this chord from a Jason Isbell song. Good, we agree. There's a first time, baby, for most everything. Yeah, it's true. All our differences attracted me to you. That was then. Now the common ground is flooded where we live, and you wrung out every part of me I had to give, and it's all. It's all, and it's all, it's all I can give. Memories fade. All our best ones, baby, feel so far away. All this time, and the view was never worth the climb, and it's all on, it's all on, and it's all on, it's all, and it's all I can give. We can see now. We agree now that we're barely on the tracks. This is all I can give. It's all I can give when I get nothing back. Whoa. When I get nothing back. Whoa. bend till I break. All that's left of us is ripples in the wake. Soon you'll be just a phantom in my memory, yeah. Thank you. All right, time for a happy song. I'm trying to bum you guys out. All right, so more on this later, but I got a 9-month-old at the house. So I'm constantly happy and emotional and dragging ass from lack of sleep. And I got some songs about that. But this one is about my wife. And so three of my baby Miles, 3 of his 4 grandparents are here tonight, which is pretty cool. So this one is about my wife, Lauren, and it's called Better With You By My Side. And it was especially sweet when this song came out because it's always like a thing when you're trying to figure out your, like, what's my album art going to be? And if you do your first couple songs, you're like, oh, it's just like a picture of you. You want people to know what you look like and have like a name with the face. But then you're like, you know, maybe I can come up with some cool art. You explore a lot of stuff, and sometimes it's hit or miss or whatever. And I was like, well, we got these like professional wedding photos, you know. I saved a little money, and just I used a picture of my wife from our wedding, and it turned out to just match the vibe of the song. It was perfect. So it's Better With You By My Side. The best at keeping plans, scattered brain with calloused hands. You always seem to understand, and I'm better with you by my side. I found a new guitar to buy. I brought it home, you rolled your eyes. Deep down I know that you don't mind, and I'm bitter with you by my side. 'Cause when you give me the light, I feel it shine. Pull me from darkness when I They're all falling in line the way I'm falling for you. I said I'd write a song for you and wouldn't mention your tattoo. Oh, I don't know just what I'd do if I didn't have you by my side. Now I live in the light of your eyes. I could never let it go. And every time that we say goodbye, I miss you more than you'll ever know. 'Cause when you give me the light, I feel it shine. Pull me from darkness when I found you. Now the words that I write, they're all falling in line the way I'm falling for you. I'm not the best at keeping plans. I'm scattered brain with calloused hands. But I will always be your Megan, 'cause I'm bitter with you by my side. I will always be your man, 'cause I'm bitter with you by my side. I'm going to switch over to the big boy guitar for this next one. It's not even a full size, but it's a lot bigger than that one. Nobody thinks this one is a toy. All right, so when I was promoting this show, I was saying I'm going to play 2 brand new songs. This is one of those 2. And I wrote this song when my baby Miles, who's 9 months now, when he was in utero. So I wrote this to him when he was still in the womb, and I played it for him. And just a sweet tune, what I was feeling like as a about-to-be dad. It's called All the Way. I've never been happier to let a habit die. It's staying out of the shadows, living in the light. But all of my past mistakes linger in my mind. But I'll sign it in blood for you. This time I'll get it right. Wavering back and forth, from thrilled to terrified, wondering if you hear my voice on the other side. I know it's colder here and you're a stranger in this town, but when you get scared, I swear I'll keep you safe and sound. To break. The time's drawing near, there's memories to make. The future is a stranger, just a friend you haven't made. So don't be afraid, I'll be beside you all the way. making a list of all the heroes in my life, trying to fill some shoes bigger than my size. I'll help you hold the weight as long as I draw breath. I'll be your giving tree till I got nothing left. 'Cause I know you feel the waves about to break. The time's drawing near, there's memories to make. The future is a stranger, just a friend you haven't made. So don't be afraid, I'll be beside you all the way. 'Cause I know you feel the waves about to break. The time's drawing near, there's memories to make. The future is a stranger, just a friend you haven't made. So just be brave, I'll be beside you all the way. Sometimes I get choked up playing that one. He's 9 months. And I play guitar for him, which is really cool. When I put him on his changing station, and he just stares up at me. And now, I mean, most of the time, if I'm reading him a book, he's like, wiggling. If I'm playing guitar, he's just like totally attentive, which is crazy. And now that he started crawling, I have a music room that, guitars on the stands and on the wall and speakers and stuff everywhere. And once he started crawling, he just beelines it to my office and goes straight up to the guitar. Anytime it's leaned up against the amp, he goes straight up to it. He's like, hey. I'm like, very cool. All right. Let's see, what's next? We need a feel-good tune after that. So, up until my last single, this was my most popular song of all time on the streaming platforms, which when I released it, I was like, man, this is like really poppy, which I grew up listening to the Beatles, but then I also studied jazz in college, so I was torn. But I got more into pop music the older I've gotten. Just like, man, I want to write music that the most people like, So this is kind of like as poppy as I've ever gotten. This one's called Across the Room. Shades of green from her eyes, a kind I've never seen. And all I want is them to notice me. Visions too hard to ignore. Following every move I make, she's on to me. And all at once I feel her energy. Nothing like I felt before. Lonely, but she's playing it cool. I'm all in and I'm willing to lose. Strangers, we got nothing to prove. And feel it from across the room. I can feel it from across the room. Just an ordinary afternoon that can lead into a perfect night. I can't explain, I know it's right. I can feel it from across the room, but the moment could be over soon. Now the only thing that's on my mind is she believe in love at first sight. 'Cause I just might. Feels just like a dream, coming in and out of focus. And if I'm asleep, this is where I wanna stay. Lonely, but she's playing it cool. I'm all in and I'm willing to lose. Fire, now we're out in the fuel. And I can feel it from across the room. I can feel it from across the room. Just an ordinary afternoon that could lead into a perfect night. Can't explain, I know it's right. I can feel it from across the room, but the moment could be over soon. Now the only thing that's on my mind is she believe in love at first sight. It's like she's asking with her eyes, what are we waiting for? We'll never know unless we try, and it's now or never. Guess I'm gonna roll the dice. Cool. I'm on and I'm willing to lose. Fire, now we're out in the fuel. And I can feel it from across the room. I can feel it from across the room. Just an ordinary afternoon that can lead into a perfect night. I can't explain, I know it's right. I can feel it from across the room, but the moment could be over soon. Now the only thing that's on my mind is she believe in love at first sight. Because I just might love at first sight. Because I just might. Thank y'all. I want to thank you guys again for coming out on a weeknight. What's up, Emily? How you doing? I want to say thanks to Emily and Sarah and CV, who is in India, and Trent and Whitney for hosting. This is such a great venue. It's such a gym. Appreciate y'all having me tonight, and thank you, Jim. All right, got a few more for you guys. This next one is called "We Don't Have to Say a Word," and I wrote this one during COVID when we were all like in the heat of the lockdown, where you like weren't doing anything, and you just had to sit at home and drink and watch TV and and make the most of it. Or do yoga or work out or whatever you did. One more hour till the wheels are down, and I'll be racing to your door to hear my favorite sound. Yeah, that laugh is so contagious. Oh, and I can't wait to visit heaven underneath the blankets. I can keep track of the time, endorphins flood in my mind. I never want this night to end, no. We don't have to have a reason. We can stay inside all weekend. Yeah, she knows just what I'm thinking. We don't have to say a word, no. Tell her what she already knows. But keep the phone off, we don't need to know. While we binge entire seasons of our favorite shows and catch an afternoon buzz and order in. Sunday morning, wake up late and do it all again. I can't keep track of the time, endorphins flood in my mind. I never want this night to end, no. We don't have to have a reason. We can stay inside all weekend. Yeah, she knows just what I'm thinking. We don't have to say a word. We don't have to have a reason. We can stay inside all weekend. Yeah, she knows just what I'm thinking. We don't have to say a word. We don't have to have a reason. No, we can stay inside all weekend, baby. Yeah, she knows just what I'm thinking. We don't have to say a word. Yeah, she knows just what I'm thinking. We don't have to say a word. Thank y'all so much. Anybody have a pen? Yeah. Thank you. I forgot a song that I want to play, and I think I'll forget it again if I don't write it down. All right. Well, this is the one I've been sweating. Really? Don't sweat it. This is one I've never played before. I was telling my mom. Here for it. My mom's a musician, and I was telling her earlier. I was like, she heard me rehearsing it. I was like, Mom, it's really cool, even if you have like a gig where your background music, you know, nobody's really, you're not the focal point. I was like, that's when you can like get a few reps under your belt of a song, and then you gain the confidence. But I was hell bent on playing 2 new songs for this showcase, and it wasn't ready till now. So this one is not an upbeat tune. This is this is new dad stuff. I was super pumped about the time with my baby. But I also felt like after a few weeks, also my in-laws that are here, they help watch Miles, you know, a couple days a week. So my wife and I both work. We can get some work done. And they were gone for like 6 weeks. And close to being ready to release. And I just was in a funk for a few days. And this got me out of the funk, but it was through a cathartic, sad song. So I played. My mom came to visit. She comes about once a month. And she came to visit. I was like, yeah, Mom, I got a new song. And I'll play it for you real quick, what I got so far. And I play it, and she goes, you must have been really sad the day that you wrote this. So, I'm going to try to do this one justice. It's called Castaway. And it made me feel a lot better when it was done, and I got a new song out of it. And since then, I've been feeling great. So. That's not it. This is it. Halo is dimmer than it used to be. The lines on my face getting longer, but I'm still a kid underneath. It's the same old, why do I feel like a fake? Bend over backwards, the bending is starting to feel like a break. Too long to say that it's only a phase. All of my demons are thieves. I let them run wild for days. But the high gets harder and harder to chase. I catch my reflection, the crashes written all over my face. Familiar place. Does it take before my body breaks and I'm trembling to the way I'm losing the race? I feel like a castaway waiting to be saved. Led me for miles to this island, and nobody here ever leaves. And the loose ends keep me from falling asleep, and I drown them out with excuses, the lies that I want to believe. There are a million deep. How many hits does it take before my body breaks and I'm trembling to the way I'm losing the race? What does it take before my body breaks and I'm trembling to the way I'm losing the race? I'm just a castaway waiting to be saved. Weight off the shoulders on that one. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. All right, let me see how many I got left. I think I got 2 or 3 more. And I think we're going to do a quick little question thing. You want to do it now? Yeah, we can do it now. Yeah. Here, let me get this out of way. No tripping.
No, navigate the mess. Ooh, try not to push. I only had one beer, I promise. David Dixon, y'all. I mean, are you guys impressed? Thank you. I'm gonna be calling these two to work on my album next. So I guess one strong question, being a musician myself, we have a lot of other commitments in life. You're talking about I have a 9-month-old baby and work, and how do you juggle? How do you keep up? I mean, do you just cry? You did this last song as a testament to that struggle, but can you tell us how you're dealing with that?
Yeah, I sure can. I've started getting up at 5 in the morning. Like, no joke. Not by choice. I didn't set an alarm. I just started. My brain, I think after a few months of being like, I'm not getting anything done, and then there's no time to get anything done. I could go to my shows, but that was it. It was like, be a dad, be at home and help, and go to your shows, and like there was no time to write. And I just felt like I was in a huge funk, and like anxiety was waking me up at 5 a.m. And I was like, what do I do? You know, what do I do with this time? And then a few weeks ago, I was like, Miles gets up around 8. Like, you got 3 hours in the morning if you get up at 5. So I'm dragging complete ass by 8 p.m. every single night. I can't make it through a football game. I can't make it through a movie. My wife is like, cool, we don't get to watch shows anymore because you always fall asleep. But I'm writing and I'm getting songs done, so that's how I've sort of addressed that.
That's awesome. I mean, we all need, tips, I think, from each other, learning things. Another question I have, you mentioned COVID, and we all experienced COVID here, but as a musician, how did you deal with that? Did you write? I mean, emotionally, how did you take it all in?
My whole life since I was 22, I've gigged full-time, probably somewhere around 150 shows a year. And so it's been like the livelihood, you know? And then all of a sudden that, like, the rug is pulled. And, I mean, I've never been, like, the government handout type of guy. But, like, luckily, me and a lot of our local musicians were able to get on unemployment for a little while where we could survive, you know? So as soon as I could get off of it, I did. But I was really thankful for that. That kept me afloat, you know? But, I mean, I also have taught guitar lessons in the past. I haven't done that for years because I just never was writing. When I was teaching, I would teach guitar lessons Monday through Wednesday and then gig Wednesday or Thursday through Sunday. And, you know, there was just no days off. So now found a better balance. And I miss teaching because I love parts of that, you know, but this is the priority.
Yeah, I think we all, as musicians, have to kind of choose what our niche is. And yours is obviously songwriting and performing. You know, I've gone through the teaching as well, and just picking what you're going to do, I guess, is the hard part. How long have you been playing guitar?
Well, so my mom, who is in the audience, is a violin instructor, and so she started me when I was 2 years old, 2.5, playing violin, like Mississippi hot dog. Pretty cool. You know, we have at my parents' house in Greenville, there's a framed violin that was my first violin. And, I mean, no shit, it's like this big.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, dude, I held that thing, you know? But
so cool.
the thing is, so she was also the orchestra conductor of the middle school that I went to. And by the time I hit 5th grade, she was like, we need an upright bass player, and you're it.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Right, so I still remember like the light switch being flipped. It was we were rehearsing. She was cool because she was always trying to put some more contemporary stuff into the mix. She was like, we're gonna do My Girl, Temptations, you know.
I love it.
And I didn't know shit about playing the bass, but the My Girl bass line starts out open string.
Yeah.
And I did that on this big ass, and I was feeling the vibrations, and I was like, ooh, something's happening.
That's awesome.
And then I had a really great friend who passed away, unfortunately, in a bizarre accident in our 20s, but he taught me guitar on his dad's guitar.
Wow.
And I was like, I'd already had violin, I'd already gotten into bass, and then once I got into guitar, I was like, oh, this is it.
That's it.
So I think that really helped, you know. So I've been playing music my whole life, but I think by around the time I was 14, I was like, guitar is my passion. So
just the feeling you got the first time you picked it up.
Yeah, I mean, like I listened to Jimi Hendrix and like the Allman Brothers, Carlos Santana, Led Zeppelin. I was like, B.B. King, and I was like, I want to do that.
You might be cool.
And to circle back to songwriting, you know, like honestly, honestly, I've been playing catch up as a songwriter for my whole, probably last 5 or 6 or whatever years, because my whole life was dedicated. When I was 14, I was like, I want to be the best guitar player I could ever be. And I studied jazz performance guitar at Berklee. Like, you could study songwriting at Berklee. Like, I was like, no, I want to be the best guitar player. And I got really into songwriting and was like, oh, like, it's cool to be able to play a guitar solo that moves somebody, but like when you hear a lyrical line or a melody that's just perfect, or an arrangement, whatever, in a song that's just perfectly put together. As an adult, I've sort of like gravitated more to like that's what moves me now. So I've been trying to get my songwriting to come, because I listened back to my first album and I'm like, some of those songs are okay, but damn, a lot of like I feel like you got to put in the time and the effort, and that's what I'm still trying to do.
Well, you're doing great. Oh, what you gonna say?
When were you at Berklee?
2001 till 2003. I went to App State first. I was a violin major at App State. Shout out to Mom. And then I was spending all my time underage at bars playing guitar. And I was like, dude, what? And I remember calling my older brother. I was like, dude, I'm really going to drop out and move to either Austin, Texas or New Orleans. One of those. And I'm going to be a musician. I'll be a street musician if I have to. Those 18-year-old thoughts that you just like, I got it all figured out, And my brother was like, hey, dummy, why don't you try to go to the best guitar school you can go to? And so then I was like, what is this Berklee place? So it was between Berklee and the Manhattan Conservatory.
Wow.
And, Berklee was like, from the search, I was like, that seems
That's
cool.
it. Yeah.
So that's where I ended up.
Oh, go ahead. What was you saying?
I didn't, but he was an instructor at Berklee. I was telling Jim backstage that one of my high school friends heard that I was at Berklee and knew that Livingston Taylor was James Taylor's brother, who was also at Berklee. And he called me and was like, my daughter's getting married. Can you get James Taylor to play the wedding?
Oh my God.
I was like, what?
David, you keep talking about your mom, and I don't know which one she is. Could you wave? Mom, wave. Where are you at? This is why we have David Dixon up here playing for us tonight. So everybody give a round of applause for his mom and David Dixon. I'm going to let you keep playing.
Thank you, guys. I got a couple more for you. And again, it's been an honor damn, this is such a cool room. Like, y'all hadn't seen the lounge back there, but like it's every musician or band's dream to come in, like, because they've renovated that since last time I played here. So I pulled up tonight and Trent came out the back, which is not, I usually come in that door. And he was like, you guys can come in this way. Cool. Come in there. It's like a fridge, like Doritos, beef jerky, this huge bathroom, a shower, like lounge chair, a Murphy bed. I was like, what? Everything about this is a treat for me. I'm having a wonderful time playing for you guys, and I just am humbled and grateful that you're here tonight. So I think I'm going to do it 2 or 3 more. We'll see how the time goes. This is the one that I wrote down because I forgot all about it when I was making the set list. But I was like, man, I got a bunch of kind of sad songs from the list. Let's do some more upbeat, happy stuff. And I'll tell you, this was me writing in 2014. But I remember being like, man, I need some upbeat on my album, my first album. And I was like listening to Justin Timberlake and like Pharrell and like all this. I was just like, yeah, I need something like that. And I'm not like that cocky kind of sexy thing at all. Like, that's not me, but I was like, I'm gonna write a song and pretend to be that. So that's what this song is. It's called Forget Tonight. Yeah, you really got me going. Try to hide it, but I know it's showing. How you doing? Can I get your name? I would never point you in the wrong direction. I try to fight natural selection. Fire's easy once you have the flame. Yeah, I'll exceed all your expectations. Gonna make you lose the reservations. By the end you won't wanna leave. 'Cause I got a vision that I can't ignore. Your pretty dress on my bedroom floor. Know I'm trying but I can't look away. 'Cause the fire coming from your eyes is burning me alive. And I can't make all this fantasizing stop since you arrived. Just finish up your drink so I can take you for a ride. I'm gonna make sure that you don't forget tonight. Yeah, you can go ahead and stop pretending. And I don't mean to sound condescending, but we know where this is gonna lead. Yeah, gonna have to make some adjustments. You're gonna be alright, just trust that I'll give you everything you ever need. 'Cause the fire coming from your eyes is burning me alive. And I can't make all this fantasizing stop since you arrived. Just finish up your drink so I can take you for a ride. I'm gonna make sure that you don't forget tonight. The fire coming from your eyes is burning me alive. And I can't make all this fantasizing stop since you arrived. Just finish up your drink so I can take you for a ride. I'm gonna make sure that you don't forget tonight. The fire coming from your eyes is burning me alive. And I can't make all this fantasizing stop since you arrived. Just finish up your drink so I can take you for a ride. I'm gonna make sure that you don't forget tonight. I'm gonna make sure that you don't forget tonight. Yeah, yeah, really. Yeah, I'll sell it to you. I'll sell it to you. Yeah, yeah, they're definitely yeah. All right, well, I can do one or two more. I don't know if you guys are getting I don't wanna overstay my welcome. All right. All right, well, this one I always have to play late in the set because if I don't, my voice is not warmed up enough and I can't hit the chorus. I think I can like all this left her problems. And all this back and forth is more than I can take. 2 a.m. up all night, and I'm alright, or at least it's what I say. I'm giving in, 'cause I can't fight her tonight. She's like poison on my tongue, pain and pleasure back and forth, and I want more. Her syringe is in my arm, oh, what she has is pure, and I want more. I'm trying to hold on, she already knows I'm in over my head. Perfume on the pillow, she's turning me into a lover again. We're just actors in this fiction. I could fool myself and write another page, and no ignoring my addiction. She reminds me a text is all it takes. 2 a.m. up all night, and I'm alright, or at least it's what I say. I'm giving in, 'cause I can't fight her tonight. She's like poison on my tongue, pain and pleasure back and forth, and I want more. Her syringe is in my arm, oh, what she has is pure, and I want more. I'm trying to hold on, she already knows I'm in over my head. Perfume on the pillow, she's turning me into a lover again. Trying to hold on, she already knows I'm in over my head. Perfume on the pillow, she's turning me into a lover again. I'm trying to hold on, already knows I'm in over my head. Perfume on the pillow, she's turning me into a lover again. I've been living at the bottom. All right, I'm gonna do one more short one, and we'll call it a night. Thank you guys so much. This has been my most fun gig in a really long time. So thank you, and thank you, Jim. Really an honor meeting you tonight, man. A friend from now on. All right, this is one I wrote back in the days. It was called Black Hearted Woman. Sometimes the truth, it gets in the way. You tell yourself a lie, believing she's gonna change, but something ain't right, this feeling inside. I'm gonna take a look around and see what I find. I found out about a month ago, playing stupid cause I didn't want her to know, but I know the truth was going around. Behind my back, the minute that I get across town, I got myself a plan, and I hope you understand that as long as wrong is being done, you best believe it ain't gonna be me for too much longer, cause the tide's about to turn. A black-hearted woman look you dead in the eye, I tell you that she love you, got a man on the side, and if you can't shake that feeling that's building inside, you got a black-hearted woman. Stopped by her house, 3:45. Poured a can of gasoline all over the floor, and I struck a match and laughed to myself. Black-hearted woman, guess I'll see you in hell. I got myself a plan, and I hope you understand. 'Cause as long as wrong is being done, you best believe it ain't gonna be me for too much longer, 'cause the tide's about to turn. Black-hearted woman look you dead in the eye, I tell you that she love you, got a man on the side, and if you can't shake that feeling that's building inside, you got a black-hearted woman. A plan, and I hope you understand. 'Cause as long as wrong is being done, you best believe it ain't gonna be me for too much longer, 'cause the tide's about to turn. A black-hearted woman look you dead in the eye, I tell you that she love you, got a man on her side, and if you can't shake that feeling that's building inside, you got a black-hearted woman. Thank y'all for having me tonight. I'll see you soon. Y'all have a great evening.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the amazing David Dixon. We have merch over here. We have a tip jar. Also, David, where are you playing next? Jim, wait, don't go anywhere, Jim. Jim. Where are you playing next? That's a public show that they can come out and see you again. Oh, he's looking. What's your social media?
David Dixon Music on all the platforms.
David Dixon Music.
DavidDixonMusic.com if you ever want to know where I'm playing. My schedule is always up there a couple months out.
All right, DavidDixonMusic.com. He has a merch table. We have a tip jar. Jim, where are you, or where can we find you?
Right now, I'm free for the rest of the year.
Oh, okay, okay.
JimBickerstaff.com. Always looking for a good gig.
Yeah, always looking for a good time. JimBickerstaff.com. If you need, a party or you know someone, these guys are available. They're amazing. Thank you again for coming out. Have the best night. These guys are, one more time, give them a round of applause.